Master me. Mastermind? No. Mastering self-reflection.
Great. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why is this guy here? We don't know at all.
Right. And you used to write songs, did you?
Yeah, this is
Okay, I can see
banger.
why you don't anymore. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 11.122. There are the characteristics of the rational soul. No, that's not what he said. He said these are the characteristics of the rational soul: self-awareness, self-examination, and self-determination. It reaps its own harvest. It succeeds in its own purpose.
Good.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I'd say I'm going to talk about something today that I don't know why more people don't have it. Yeah? Tell me a little note taker in your calls.
Yeah.
You're on Discovery. I know some people have them on cold calls, but I think it's a great idea. Because what we don't realise is little things sneak in. Suddenly, the email objection that you were really good at handling, you've let it slip a few times.
Disappeared.
Oh, God, I've let it slip a few times. The deals that you closed that went really well, you're scratching your head thinking, why did they close really well? Those calls were so smooth and they had very clear next steps, but now I can't seem to find my way. Well, having note taker, Firefly, Otter, whoever it may be, in the calls allows you to be able to not only reflect, but be held accountable.
Yeah.
And it's going to point out to you, here's how the call went, without all the colour that you've just put in it, without all the, I think they really liked me. No. AI doesn't care who likes you. It's here to enslave us.
Yeah, I like that.
What about you, Jack? What are your thoughts on this one? Because I think you've got quite a lot of big thoughts on this one, haven't you?
I think it's so important. I think bringing somebody in the conversation to maybe be an impartial being and give you advice or coach you. But I think self-reflection is so important when it comes to like coaching. Like call coaching is one of the... If you're a salesperson, you're making cold calls. If you're not doing call coaching, I don't know why. Like you should be doing that with a leader. You should be doing that in a group environment because you actually, you learn, you hear it in the moment. You can say, I can see where went wrong there. And that's when you're starting to learn. Okay, remember, it takes lots and lots of reinforcement to learn a new thing, but hearing it and then teaching it and then doing it again, that's brilliant. So all of this software, what this software shouldn't be a replacement for, though, and I'll give some strong advice because, like you said, I've got big thoughts.
You do.
You shouldn't. That doesn't mean that you should stop taking notes. So I saw somebody on LinkedIn say, well, actually, because I've got these note takers, I don't take notes anymore. The notes that you might need are going to be there later on down the line. Like you can go through, you can get the transcript, you can download that, pop it into AI, ask it questions. Brilliant. It's amazing. But what you can do is you can start to like really understand it. But what I was saying about note taking, is you should be taking notes all the way through because actually your written notes, they're the ones that you're going to come back to in the conversation. You don't want to rly on AI. You don't also want to be typing. You want to be freehand. You just said, what if? You just said, think maybe. You just said, think tank. What's a think tank? Those kind of things that you're going to delve into a little bit more.
I was in a face-to-face meeting once, right? And a woman at the end of it said to me, are you sure you're going to be all right with this? You haven't taken any notes. And it made me, it was the first time, it was really early on, but it made me think, like, even if you're not going to use them, it's almost like you should be.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful, isn't it? Not to be taking notes. And it just shows that you're engaged and interested. But I'm a massive believer in it. Someone actually, one of those ginger lads that you've got no boundaries with and's coming onto your house this week, said to me, you're such an old man with a notepad. And I know that they're people who like to talk a lot and maybe not listen a lot. So if you're watching, grow up.
I've been Jack Frimson.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
No shoes in the house.